Hello, hello. Welcome back. You're in the reaction room with Rese. Before we get started, do me a favor. Please subscribe to my channel, like, comment, and share this video. This is a new channel, so help me out if you don't mind. Today I'm doing a recap of Season 1, Episode 89. Now let's see what's happening beyond the gates. We start off at the park. Martin confronts Kenneth and punches him in the mouth. What a way to start the show. Of course, Kenneth says, "I didn't touch a hair on her head." He tells Martin, "You crossed the line this time." Samantha is confused about what's going on, and Martin tells her, "Get in the car now." Vernon goes over to Bill's house and asks him, "What is so urgent that you had to summon me to come over here?" Bill tells him that Kenneth is still around, and he made contact with Tyrell. He lets Vernon know that Joey was supposed to, quote-unquote, take care of Kenneth, but Randy blew it. Vernon is shocked and upset, but he says he draws the line at murder. Bill says he doesn't see any other way, and he asks Vernon, "What's your plan?" Vernon says, "Everyone has a price. I'm going to see my accountant." Over at Orphy Jean's, Ashley runs into Jacob, and she tells him that Derek went out with Shanice, and at the same time, she was out with Andre. She says she thinks that their relationship is over and that they're both moving on. And then she tells Jacob to give his opinion as a cop. She asks him, "Why do people lie?" Now we know she's talking about Haley. And then Jacob says, "It starts out with one lie, and then it snowballs." Jacob leaves, and then Ashley and Haley start talking about her baby. Haley wants to still be friends, but Ashley says it's too late because she chose Bill over everyone else. And then Ashley asks her, why did she decide to have a baby so soon? Haley says it was because of Bill's stroke. And then Ashley tells her that she and Derek broke up. And Haley said to her, "You deserve to find love again." At Uptown, Allison tells Chelsea that she's just there for the food, but she keeps trying to remind her of the time when they were together. Madison tells Chelsea that the situation with Allison is twisted. Chelsea says that she's moved on and she wishes Allison would disappear. She says they need to concentrate on each other instead of her. And then Allison comes over to the table and brings a hair clip that Chelsea left at her place. She says she's going to keep it for the memories of the two of them. Madison tells Chelsea, "She worries me." And Chelsea says she's harmless. She says she has the cops on speed dial. When Martin and Samantha get back home, she asks him, "What's really going on?" He says that guy is dangerous. And then Smitty comes home, and he finds out that Martin hit Kenneth. He tells Martin that he knows that the cops are watching their house, and he wants to know who Kenneth is. But Martin says he has to go, and they just need to trust him, and he will take care of it. After he leaves, Smitty asks Samantha, why did she talk to a stranger? And she says she's sorry she messed up, but she wants to know what's going on. Smitty tells her he doesn't know exactly, and then he calls Jacob to come over. Jacob comes over to talk to Smitty. He tells Jacob everything that went down. Jacob says he's sure Martin has his reasons to ask for police protection. Smitty tells him that he needs to find out what happened and what Malone has to do with it. Martin calls Detective Malone and tells him that Kenneth approached Samantha. He says, "Get some eyes on my house now." Then he goes over to Bill's house and tells him what Kenneth did. Bill says, "Let me fix this." Martin tells him, "Not this time. I'm in charge now." And then Martin goes over to Orphy Jean's, and he's on the phone telling someone to meet him there. He says, "I need you to handle things on your end. Tomorrow is too late. We're doing this now." Bill comes to the Dupree house to tell Vernon that Kenneth was talking to Samantha. Vernon says give him the money that he wants, anything to keep him away from my family. Bill tells him that Martin wants to handle this himself, and Vern says we need a plan before time runs out. And that's how the show ended today. If you made it this far, thanks for watching, and let me know what you think about episode 89, and let me know what you think of my channel. And please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. I will talk to you guys tomorrow, okay? Bye.